If you see in this video, that means God is calling on you.
Everybody hits a low point to the point where it's so low that the only way it can go is up.
But you got to look up. And when you look up, there's somebody there waiting for you. His name is G-O-D.
And when it goes up, you have to look up. And when you look up, who's going to be up there? God.
And he's there with a hand, reaching out, waiting for you to take control of your life. Because I learned one very important lesson. Your relationship with God is like that of a captain and a crew member. One rows, the other one steers. But it's very interesting because many times in our life we want to get confident and cocky and arrogant, and God says, I steer, but I do not row. We need to put in the work, and God will guide.
And when you look up, God is looking right down at you, just ready with big open arms for you, just ready to go up.
The lowest point in my life, brother, was when I decided to endeavor into entrepreneurship, and my family kind of rejected it. My parents kind of went away, my family kind of went away, and I was in it for myself. You know, they said, go get a job, do the 9 to 5, do the traditional stuff, and if you don't do that, it felt kind of like they isolated me alone. It was about 1.5 years, but I realized that it was the necessary thing in order to get to the next level. And I know a ton of people go through it, bro, the having your family hold you back. It was a low point, but now they know the truth. They realize that I was right, and we're moving forward.
Whatever you do, just make sure God is a part of it.
Damn, son.
Don't let that go over your head. Don't let none of that go over your head. Just do things. Just listen to me, bro. Involve God.
Damn, son.
He's always there for you. But sometimes, because I remember being young and you want to push it. No, let that. Yes, bro. Real shit. No trouble. I'm dead ass right now.
Damn, son.
2, evil can't touch us, bro. I got Saint Mike on my back. Evil can't touch us, bro. No matter how bad evil want to get close to us, they can't. You can't f with us. Because when you on God's side, unfortunately, you already lost the battle. No, I'm sorry.
Stay on your path, bro. And don't forget to keep God in your life. I swear, listen, whatever you do, just make sure you keeping God in your life, bro.
God would never put anything in your mind if he didn't know you could achieve it. It's that simple. So that thought you have in your mind, embrace it. Embrace it instead of just not doing it. Don't be like, oh, that's just a thought. No, it's not. Listen to me. If that thought, you have one thought one day and it goes away the next day, it's a whole different story. That thing you have right there in your mind, go at it. It doesn't matter. Again, a lot of people are talking about religion right now. It do not matter if you're Muslim, if you're Christian, if you, whatever book you're reading, whatever it is, if you have faith in the Lord and in God, that feeling right there, don't neglect it.
I didn't want to do school. I didn't want to do, have y'all ever had this gut feeling? Have y'all, and be honest with me right now, have y'all only had this gut feeling where it's like, you're meant for something greater, yes or no? Some people are meant to, example, do the school thing. Some people are meant to do the education thing. Some people are meant, you see what I'm saying? Like, some people are meant, we talked about this already, right? But I swear on my life, if you really truly have that stomach gut feeling that you meant for something greater, you are meant for something greater. Like I've said before, God will not put that thought or feeling in your body if that's not the case. If you go around thinking every single day about something else and that you meant for something bigger, whatever that bigger is for you, then you are. Don't let that thought go. Don't let that thought go at all. I was like 15 probably. 14, 15, and I got into my faith a lot when I was like 15, right? And I started praying, and I started talk to God about my plans and my goals and whatnot, and stop pushing them away. Because a lot of times, let me tell y'all, a lot of times we have these thoughts of becoming something bigger and becoming what we're meant to do, but a lot of the time we also push it away because it almost doesn't seem real. It's just a thought. You know what I'm saying? When you have that feeling, you tend to push it away because it doesn't seem real. And that's why I said that's where patience comes in. You start praying, you start believing in it more and more. But here's also the thing. When you start having that patience about it, you still gotta believe that it's going to happen. So just because it's taking a month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, matter of fact, 4 years, 5 years, no matter what it is, you still gotta have the patience to believe that it is going to happen. Because if you don't think that it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. But you gotta keep on having that patience. And also, let me tell you this, when you talk to God or when you have those type of beliefs, be true with yourself, and be honest and true with yourself, but also be kind to yourself, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, it doesn't happen right away like this. It doesn't happen right away like this, right? So you tend to get angry at yourself, and all of a sudden you angry every day, bro. You're like, man, why hasn't this happened? Why hasn't this do this, that, and the other? Well, no, it hasn't happened yet. Because you're not choosing to be patient. You're not choosing to wait and still believe, still have patience, and still have faith. But let me tell you right now, patience is also probably the hardest thing to tell somebody with big dreams. I'm telling you from experience. There's so many times people tell you, right? They're like, no, you just gotta wait. Your time is coming. Say you're a football player, right? Perfect example. Say you're a football player and you haven't been a starter yet. You're on the bench, you're waiting, months go by, you feel like in practice, you are killing people. You are destroying people, left, right, and center. You're doing everything you can. You're the star player at practice. But when it comes to the game, the coach sits you down on the bench and you stay on the bench, right? You sit on the bench and one game goes by, you start thinking, you know what? Like, it's all good, next game, I'm gonna keep doing good in practice. Second game comes by next week, I'm gonna start doing even better. And matter of fact, I'll do better next week. Like, it's good, it's whatever. He'll put me in. Third week, fourth week, fifth week, you're still on the bench, but you're still doing crazy in practice. The coach's not really giving you an opportunity, right? Are you gonna let that get to your head and go to practice and start performing bad now just because of it? Are you? You're not, right? Because the second you prove to yourself and everybody else around you, and God, and that coach, by the way, that you are giving up because nobody's giving you the time of day. But what you don't understand is, behind all of these things, the coach might just test you to see if you can sit on that bench for 10 weeks and then boom, put you in with the same attitude and you go score 3 goals. Exact same way God is holding you on. Like, it really is, if you really think about it. Because the life is the game, right? The life is the game. And sometimes you're on the bench because sometimes the opportunity doesn't show itself until 10 games later. So that coach is God. And God is only waiting for you to put yourself in the perfect game, because He knows best. He knows better than me, you, your mom, your dad, everybody else. He's the only one that knows 100% perfect. That's it. And again, like all of this sounds so corny, because it's like one of those YouTube videos where you see like, oh, listen, wait your turn. Brother, you know how many times people told me like, you just gotta wait, be patient. Man, shut the, like, you know what I mean? Just shut that up, you know what I mean? Like respectfully, that's how I be thinking. When you have those doubts, say for example, right? You have those doubts about patience, right? I've had prayers where I've kept my patience and beliefs when I didn't even want to. And I said to myself in that prayer all my life, I said this. I said, God, I'm gonna keep having patience. You know what? No matter how I feel right now, I'm gonna just give it all to you. Like, have y'all ever felt like, brother? I'm telling you right now, you can feel when you give it all, dead ass, everything. You can dead ass feel it. Like, I'm not even kidding right now. Really. Tell him and say, here, God, I don't even want to think about this no more. Just have it. Here you go. Drag it all out. Drag it all out from your body. Say, have it. Have that right there. Just deal with it. You deal with it. And I'll just keep going on like I've done. The second I did that on my life, whole life changed. Whole life changed. Because until you really give it to him, like really fully give it to him, because brother, you know, as I know, that stomach feeling of yours that every person has is always gonna be right. Girls, content, right decision making, what team you're going to, what school you're going to. That stomach feeling, I promise you, is never gonna fail you. But here's the thing, as human beings, sometimes we don't think with our stomach and heart, we think about our head and our in our leg, in our, like, you know what I'm saying? We think about every other part but our gut. And you know what? The gut, you know what the gut is? You know that gut feeling everybody's saying? Oh, I got a gut feeling. Oh, I got a gut feeling I should go to this, but I got a gut feeling this. It's not a gut feeling. It's a God feeling. Because listening to that feeling is, brother, it's probably the hardest thing ever. Like, it truly, truly is. Like, it really is. You know, as I know, this is a very simple thing. You are supposed to wake up every day and eat good, eat clean. You're supposed to eat chicken, rice, salmon, beef, turkey, like all of these things. You know it and I know. We know that as human beings. We know in our guts. If somebody asks you right now in your gut, what's better for you? McDonald's every day or eating that every day? You know in your stomach feeling that that is the best decision. But as human beings and as hormones and as spikes of adrenaline, all of that stuff, we choose to do the other thing because sometimes we don't think with that God feeling, we think it with our heads. How do I tell you this? That head of yours is not supposed to make the decision for you. Because God doesn't put the gut feeling in your head, He puts it right here. So you either pick, you want to go with yourself, you want to go with God. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with going to get a Happy Meal, bro. There's nothing wrong with getting a McDonald's meal. I'm not saying that. But sometimes you know that, you know what, today is good for me to have McDonald's because I haven't had it in a while. Or I feel bad. I feel down today. Let me have a little good bake. Listen, every decision you will know. Every single simple decision. The more you lean into that God feeling, the more you will see your life change. I'll keep it all the way 1,000. But nobody's saying it's gonna be easy though. Nobody's saying it's gonna be easy. I'm still not doing it. Brother, I'm still not doing it. My biggest weakness when it comes to that stuff is girls. I'm gonna be honest. I had a big problem with that before. I would circle back into really bad relationships when I know in my gut that it's not good for me. Like, you know in your gut it's not good for you. But in this, you have this thought in your mind that you think you can control things, you can control these people, you can control these decisions. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think so many goes back to cheaters? Generally, like actual question. Why do you think there's so many who cheat every day, men and women, but they circle back to him and they circle back to him and they circle back to him? You think God puts that feeling in your generally? You think God puts that feeling in your gut to go back to that ex who cheated on you? And cheated on you, by the way, is one of the biggest things you can do. So you really think God wants you to circle back to that person? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself. Of course not. Of course not. But why do we do it? Because we think we know best all the time, but we do not. We do not. So circling back to everything I was saying, the patience, have patience, please. Please have patience when you don't even want to have patience. Pray about it. Again, always pray about things. Pray about it and ask for patience. Ask God, listen, God, I am going through some things right now. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Can you please, God, reassure me? Can you please, God, put that patience in my mind again? God, can you please make me calm? Like ask him. You know what I'm saying? And He will provide it. God will take that goal and thought in your mind, and He will hold you like this on a leash. I'm not even kidding. And He will drag you. He will drag you to that little water pond right there. Drag you to it. That water pond is your goal. And then you're gonna be like a horse. It's like a horse. You're leading the horse to the pond and the water, and it's thirsty. It's thirsty for that goal. But you think He's gonna put your head like this in the water and make you drink it? You think so? So He leads you to that water, and then He will look at you like this. That's the water right there, right? This is you. Oh, you're not gonna drink? Cool. Stay right there then. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. And He will come back to you every day. You drinking? Okay. But you drinking yet? Okay. Every day. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Because listen, He'll come back and check on you every day. Every day. He will never leave you. Every day. And he'll come back to check on you every day. And the second you start drinking that, it's gonna be, oh, wow, you did it. God do not really care when you do it. Because that's not his problem, like at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted that. You wanted that. And whatever you want, he's gonna provide it as long as you have faith and all of this stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, really listen to it. Faith, you pray, you think about it, you believe it, you pray to God about it, you talk about it every day, you pray, like every single day, bro. Every single day, bro. I'm so patient about this because this is me, bro. This is me most of the time. But faith will not get you to actually working hard, because work with faith will get you to that goal. Faith, work. Them two separated, nothing will go. Nothing will happen. Nothing. Faith, believing in the goal, believing in God, that God will provide that goal for you and everything you need towards that goal along the way. Working hard, your work ethic, you're waking up in the morning, you're going to the gym, you're pushing forward, you're striving to be better, everything. Them two together, there you go, your dream is laid out. Because that's just the base of it. You should know that. I think can we all agree on, we know this? Like, right? If I ask you right now, do you know that you have to believe in yourself and work hard? Yes or no? Of course, right? We're not stupid. You've had this little period, couple weeks, couple months, whatever it is, maybe even years, where you're like, damn, I just feel like I'm so not locked in. And it's only a feeling you can have for yourself. This is how you feel inside. I can't explain the feeling into words, but you feel like this, like you just like, this is your day every day. This is you going to work. This is you not eating too good, but you're eating good sometimes. So you're like that, right? But here's the thing. You get every day you keep doing it, the more comfortable you get in it, so you stay in it. Right? Goes for everything. I'm a person like this, and I will tell you how I am, okay? I will tell you how I am. I'm like this. I have the biggest, I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Brother, I'm delusional. I'll tell you right now, I'm dead ass delusional. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm delusional. I've been delusional. I don't think I would be here if I wasn't delusional. But everybody knows that it's only delusion until you do it, right? We know that. But with that being said, I think a lot of y'all do that too, but we just don't act on it. So the delusion is, for a lot of people that maybe don't think the same, have these big goals and aspirations, and you think about them every day. And you know what the crazy part is? You know exactly how to achieve them too. I know how to achieve exactly what I want. That's why I believe in it so hard, because I've done things that I put my mind to, and I've done it, dusted. I know, as you know, you put a goal and you actually know how to achieve it. Like, you know how to go about it. You can put it down right now into paper, like I always do. I have this little notebook. It's like a black notebook. I can show y'all. You know what? Chat, can I go get it real quick? Please? I can't show y'all what it says in it. I cannot. But look, just watch this. Watch this, okay? I can't even read it out to you. This is what I put when I first started. I've had this since I first started. Like, this is like a year and a half ago, okay? A year ago. I think it was like right before I started. I'd show y'all, this is the first page of the book. Right? I'll read it to you right now. I'll even show you on screen. I put God first. This just thoughts in my mind that I wanted to achieve this year. Thoughts in my mind, and I put it into paper. I said God first. The first thing I said, God first. I said get my visa. Did that. I said I want to get to 50K to 100K viewers this year. Did that. I said this is all goals and aspirations just in general, right? Some of them I've reached this year. Some of them maybe I reached in 2 years, 3 years, 1 year. I put I want to be the biggest streamer in the world. I put I want to be creative. I want to stay humble. I put be yourself. I said #1 ever. I said God first again. I said at one point I want to have the most subs in the world. I said passion for it. I said number one, be the best. Again, I can't tell y'all, hopefully y'all can read this. Look at this, brother, look at this. Look at this, pages, pages, pages. This, chat, there's no link. There's just literally just like in this right here is just goals, aspirations, plans, how I would want to do things. Even chat, and I'm not kidding. I think I have a page where I have a page for a diet and what I would buy and what it would cost before I even made money. How many bananas could I buy? How many? Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. Look right here. How, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. Why I'm saying this? It has no, like, don't worry about what says in it. What I wanted to say was, me and you as humans, because we're talking about locking in discipline, working hard, and having faith in God and your goals. We know usually most 95% of the time what to do. We all do. Every time I have a goal, I went to my book, and because we all know a goal, a dream, without a goal and a dream without a plan is only a dream and goal, right? It's only a dream. It's up in the skies. But a dream and a goal with a plan, that's reality. You know? So every time I have a goal in something and I want to achieve something, then I put down on my paper, how do I achieve this? Like how? And I go at it every day. But I put it down and I go, okay, this is how I should do it. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, right? You want to get in the best shape of your life. You have 3 months. Okay. You have 3 months. You put it down to paper, you put 3 months best shape of my life. Okay. So do we know what to do? Yes or no? That once we not even go to the gym, do we know what to do? Yes or no? Answer the question. Exactly. We know exactly what to do. And what is that? It's obvious, right? Obviously, of course, right? You wake up in the morning, you eat good, you eat clean, you eat under calorie, whatever. You eat a lot of protein, you go to the gym daily, you sleep well. We all know, drink a lot of water. We all know what that is. We all know it. What I'm trying to say with this is, most of the time we know exactly what to do, literally piece by piece. But the hardest part is actually doing it. That's what the hardest part is for me. And I know that's the hardest thing for a lot of people too. I don't think you're coming here talking to me about how I have a problem locking in. No, I don't think you have a problem. I don't think you have a problem with the plan itself and what to do and what your goal is. I think you have a problem to actually do the action of it. The hardest part is not to put down the goal and how to achieve it. The hardest part is to actually stick to the plan and actually wake up every day and do it 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 and again and again and again and again. And no, not just for a day or for 2 days or for a week or for 2 weeks or for 3 weeks, because that's probably the easy part. The hard part is when you start getting deep into it and all of a sudden there's curveballs thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? There's curveballs thrown at you. There's things happening in life. People are passing away. Like, this is real life stuff. People are passing away. You're traveling. You're doing this. It's raining. It's snowing. It's your car broke down. Your girlfriend broke up with you. You're fighting with your mom. You're fighting with your dad. You're fighting with your siblings. You have a fight with your girlfriend, boyfriend. You're going through a divorce. Whatever it is, that's the hard part. When you stick through that, God will deadass test you and look at you and go, wow, he stuck through that. Here, take all of it. Matter of fact, take your whole goal. Take your dream right here. I'll give it to you right now. That is my biggest flaw, is because, and I think it's yours too, you know you can achieve whatever you want, but it's just all about discipline. It's just all about discipline. Like, it really just is all about discipline, you know? And I've seen it happen, because I've seen myself lock in and I've seen what it's giving me, you know? And that's even worse. That's even worse, because when you've seen what you actually can do if you lock in, so that means that you know you have it in your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know that somewhere in your mind and body, you have that, what's it called? You have the trait as a person to be able to achieve certain things if you really lock in. Because a lot of people don't really have that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really have that, like, to be honest with you. But the second you've seen it and you know you have it, it's even worse. It's even worse. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is to circle back with that story. I'm sorry if I dragged it out. Is focus on the discipline. Force force yourself, bro. Like I'm struggling with it still. I'm still trying to get better at it, but force yourself. Like really, really force yourself and lock in and do it. Dead ass serious. And it all starts, like I said, with praying about it and having faith in God that it's going to happen, and putting all your faith in Him that it's going to happen no matter what. And then you put down your goals and your dreams in your mind, and you have discipline, and you go achieve it. That order. And then consistency and consistency and consistency and consistency and consistency, to the point where it's not even consistency, it's your life. It's not a prayer anymore, it's your life. It's not a temporary thing, it's every day.